Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to study about synonyms and antonyms. Don't we get bored of using the same word time and again? Well, more than us, the person who's listening gets bored, and that is for sure. For example, if in this video I'm going to use the same word again and again, I am sure that even you people will be bored of listening the same word. Right? And of course, we don't want our language to be a pain for someone else. Like, I don't want my language to be a pain for you. So this video is going to be helpful for all of us. From now onwards, you can use new words and it is not going to be painful for anyone. Rather, it will be a learning lesson for everyone who is listening to you. For example, if I'm going to use some new word, I'm sure that even you people will be curious to find out the meaning of that word. So it is very important to use new words. So let's go ahead and see some different words which we can actually use instead of very commonly used words in a language. So before we learn new words, it's important to know what is a synonym. A synonym is a word that has the same or almost the same meaning as another word. So synonym means that a word is given and this word is going to have a lot of different words, but the meaning is going to remain the same. For example, in Hindi we say synonym as paryayvachi shabd. If you can see the example here, big and large, instead of using the word big again and again, you can use large here. Instead of using the word cold again and again, you can use the word chilly. So this is synonym which helps you to create, which helps you to add a new word. Okay, henceforth. Henceforth actually means from now onwards. That means अब से. For example, what are other words for henceforth? Henceforth के अलावा हम और क्या क्या बोल सकते हैं? What are the synonyms of henceforth? From now on, henceforward, hereafter, hence. For example, in a sentence, we can use henceforth. We are going to use synonyms in our day-to-day life so that people don't get bored of what we are, whatever we are saying them. Now, we have studied about synonym, right? Now, what is antonym? Antonym is just different from synonym. An antonym is a word that means the opposite of another word. In Hindi, we say this as vilom shabd. Antonyms are the words which are different. For example, happy. What is the opposite of happy? Of course, sad. What is the opposite of hot? The antonym of hot is cold. If you can see in the picture, one emoji is smiling, that has a happy face, and the other one is sad, right? So this is antonym. Now we are going to read some examples of synonym. If you can see in the picture, first word is silent. The picture is already given, and the synonym of silent can be quiet. For example, in the class, you would have heard teachers saying that be silent, be silent. Instead of using the silent word again and again, we can say be quiet, right? Let's move on to other examples of synonyms. Ill. Ill means, if you can see in the picture here, one girl is ill. That means वो बीमार है. She is having a thermometer in her mouth, and the synonym of ill is sick. So I'm sure that after reading the words, the synonyms, you might be happy to see that how we can improve our language, and I'm sure that you all are aware how important it is to improve our language so that people are going to love us when they listen to our language. क्या आपने कुछ लोगों को देखा है who talks very fluently, right? these kind of people attract the other people. That means आपको obviously अच्छा लगता होगा इन लोगों के साथ बैठना, to talk to them how they talk. You want to learn different things from them. So if you are going to learn the synonyms and antonyms, it is going to be very helpful for your life, and people are going to love your language, they love your company, they love to be with you. Now let's listen to more examples of antonyms. Like I told, what is antonym? Antonym is the opposite word of anything. Like example, if we use a word happy, the other word of happy is sad. If somebody is crying, the antonym will be, what will be the antonym? The antonym will be smiling. See, summer. What will be the antonym of summer? Here it is winter. Now, what will be the antonym of father and son? The antonym will be mother and daughter. So students, these are few synonyms and antonyms examples. I want you all to practice more synonyms and antonyms, and you have to learn as many words as you can learn in your day-to-day life. Make it a habit of learning at least 10 synonyms and 10 antonyms in your day-to-day life, so that you will build your vocab. Before I end this video, I would like to recapitulate once again what we have studied, as it is going to be very helpful for you. We have studied that what is a synonym. A synonym is a word that has the same or almost the same meaning as another word. Synonym के बारे में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? It is also known as पर्यायवाची शब्द, और ये हम कब यूज करते हैं? To replace a word. Instead of using the same word again and again, and instead of making a person bored of whatever we are saying, it is better to use a different word. Like in noun, what do we learn in noun? हम noun में, if we are using a word, Sita is running, and if we are describing about Sita only, then we don't use Sita is running, now Sita is smiling, now Sita is eating, right? Instead of that, we use a pronoun, right? She is, her activities. We use these words so that the sentence is not going to be very boring, or the sentence is not going to be monotonous for the readers. So similarly, in the synonyms, we use different words instead of using a same word. Like big, there is not only one word, there are many other words which we can use instead of big. Instead of cold, we can use many other words like frost, chilly. So a single word has many meanings in itself. Then henceforth, we studied that henceforth actually means from now onwards. अब से, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था कि अब से हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to add daily 10 new words in our synonyms and antonyms column. We are going to add new words to our vocab. Then, yes, of course, we studied about what is an antonym. Antonym is the word opposite of another word. For example, happy, sad, boy, girl, mother, father, sister, brother, black, white. So these all are antonyms. Antonyms means the word which is opposite of another word. Now in the image, if you can see, there is a person who is smiling, and also there is a person who is sad. So now this is antonym. And also we have studied few examples of synonyms and antonyms. This was a very short video to explain you what actually means, what is the actual meaning of synonyms and antonyms, and how these synonyms and antonyms, which comes under vocabulary, builds our personality. Like I already told you how it can build our personality. Now it is up to you, if you whether you want to build your personality, whether you want to look smart in front of someone or not. A person who is neatly dressed doesn't mean that he is a well-mannered person. That doesn't mean that he is a person who has everything, right? it is very important when you open your mouth. So when you open your mouth, your vocabulary should be so strong that the person who's standing next to you finds you attractive and wants to join your company, wants to be in your company, so that even they can learn new words. So I hope, students, that you're going to use these words in your day-to-day life and you're going to make yourself smart. See, words that have the opposite meaning. See again the word happy, and then the word opposite of happy is sad. Here I've also put a picture so that you can it is going to be very attractive for you to learn. So that's all for today's class. I hope this part, that is synonym and antonyms, is clear to you. Thank you, students.